Okay, so I had made a whole bunch of nice videos and something happened. My computer blew up, to say the least. And I lost all those videos I made on winding coils, so we're going to make some new winding coil videos. We're using the 28 gauge wire, and we're going to need a pair of scissors and cut off a piece of the plastic wrap. And I found I like punching a little hole in it, a small hole, to get it started. So I have one side of the bobbin on the screw and put it through like that. Good enough. And what I can do here, and what I usually have, is some scraps of wire, and I do not have any scraps of wire floating around here. I must have cleaned my workbench. I like a little scrap of wire and more tools. Just need a small piece of wire here to hold it on this side. And more tools. Trash can. Trash can. That's just to hold that plastic wrap up there. Then put the little spindle on in the center. And another little piece of plastic wrap. Yeah, I thought that would be a good idea, I don't know. Because then we're going to put the other side on. Oh, I need a nut. These don't have to be really tight, just a little snug. Okay, I'm going to pull that back. I printed these with a little notch. See, it's got a little notch there. And that's going to come in handy in a minute. Okay, and I'll put this in the drill. Okay, doesn't need to be too tight. And I'll look for that little notch. That's my little notch right there. I can feel it. Get about 6 inches of wire here as a lead and put it in the notch and then wrap it around kind of the opposite direction. But you need to wrap it around this way, not wrap it with the drill, because you'll see when it's time to take it off, it's much easier. Okay, so you can wind it up real easy and get a nice, smooth, nice, even coil on there. And the super glue. So I use these cheap little $1 super glues from the Dollar Tree, dollar store. They want to call it Dollar Tree. I'm not advertising. So, and then just put a drip or so on there and wind it a little more. I know those guys that won the Tesla coils, they do such a beautiful job. I don't know if I just don't have the patience. Every couple of layers, give it a little more glue on there. See, I didn't put plastic wrap on the spindle, I put plastic wrap on the sides. The spindle is good grief, I forgot the word, sacrificial. The spindle will stay in it. Now the goal is not to wind it past the edge of the bobbin sides, because that's exactly how big the hole is. That's exactly how big the hole is in the stator. Looks pretty good. Okay, and I can put it in that notch again. Not bad. Actually, let me wind it up over there. There we go. Put it in the notch without super gluing my finger to it. Well, I didn't quite get it in the notch, but okay, and 6 inches. Wind up about 6 inches on the outside there. Okay, and I want, yeah, I shouldn't let that do that. Anyway, put a little more super glue on the outside of it. Okay, I want a little piece of paper just to smooth the glue out here. Also notice it's right at the thickness of the, print those spindles so they're right at the same thickness. I printed some fat spindles, but I wanted more wire on there. Less wire means less resistance, so it would have higher power output. But, oh, here they are. Actually, I put the wrong one on there. I made these a little bit thicker than that one that I just put on there. So, we can take this one off and set it to the side. We don't want to lay it down. We don't want it to glue itself to the table. It's not, I need something else to set it in. We don't want the glue to stick to the coil. That's pretty good. I think that'll work. Guess I could lay it on plastic wrap. Okay. So that is winding the coil, and I've got 7 more to go.